time that I had to be tough to survive, that I had to push through to be worthy. But now I know I don't need to fight to be enough. I don't have to be harsh with myself. I don't have to force every moment. I am allowed to be gentle, allowed to take my time, allowed to be soft without feeling guilty. I am allowed to rest without wondering if I'm doing it wrong. I am allowed to be still without feeling like I'm falling behind. I don't need to keep up to be loved. I am already loved just as I am. I am allowed to be soft in my own presence. I'm allowed to pause and listen to my heart without feeling like I need to do more. I am enough exactly as I am, right here, right now. I don't need to be perfect to be worthy of love. I don't need to be loud to be seen. I don't need to be anyone else to be loved. I am loved just as I am. I don't need to hustle for peace. I don't need to chase what I already have. Peace is within me. It's already here, waiting for me to remember. I don't need to be strong all the time. I don't need to be tough to survive. I can rest in my softness and still be powerful, because I am enough just as I am. I am allowed to be gentle with my soul, to be kind, to take my time, to love myself without questioning if I deserve it. I do. I am allowed to be gentle, and that makes me strong, because I don't need to fight to prove I'm worthy. I am enough just as I am.
Waves tumble gently on the quiet shore. Dreams drift like clouds I can't grasp anymore. The sun dips low, painting skies in its glow. Whispered echoes call where heartaches can't go. Let the breeze and the pieces of me carry my sorrows, dissolve them to see. In the hush of the dusk I'll find my way. fading softly as night turns to gray. Footprints fading where the tides slip in slow. Each step a story that the ocean will know. Sand through my feet. Waves are painting stories in the sand. The sunlight's touch holds my hand. A gentle breeze, it hums along, healing whispers in this ocean song. Breathe in the tide, let it take you slow. Feel the calm in the undertow. Every scar fades in the azure glow. The sea's embrace knows all you know. Footprints fade, but memories remain. The shores erase, but not the pain. Yet here I stand, the dusk wraps me tight. The horizon whispers it'll be alright. Breathe in the tide, let it take you slow. Feel the calm in the undertow. Every scar fades in the azure glow. The sea's embrace knows all you know. The stars will wake when the sun goes down. Their silver light will erase your frown. Close your eyes, let the waves be your guide. I trace your name in the quiet sand. The tide rolls in like a gentle hand. The sun sinks low where the sky meets sea. Whatever's broken drips back to me. Whispers of horizon call my name. Winds of the evening heal my pain. Soft light dances on the water's edge. Carry my heart beyond the ledge. Shadows stretch where dreams collide. Echoes linger by the changing tide. Every ripple holds a song so deep. with the whispers of the tide. Salt on the breeze and a tear on my tongue, the echoes of pain from a song left unsung. But here in the hush I start to unbend. The air tastes of hope like a quiet godsend. Shadows stretch brave across the sand. Even when broken, I learn to stand. Every crack tells a story of light under fading night skies. My world rewrites. Heal me slowly, break me wide to mend. Let the tides remind me how hearts transcend. Carry me softly, like whispers that confide, under the cafe sky, with the whispers of the tide. Breathless and weightless, the moments collide.
We haven't cried, but I still ache. I haven't moved, but I still break. And though my lips don't form the words, my heart is still being heard. I used to think I had to show every tear for you to know, but now I sit with nothing said and hope you see what's in my head.
Even silence is something. It's not empty, it's just resting. I'm still here, even without sound. Still hurting, still around.
Please don't ask for more than this. This hush is how I exist. I'm not gone, I'm not numb, I'm just too tired to run. Even silence is something. Even quiet can be stunning. I don't need to shout or scream. I just need to breathe unseen. If I sit without
I don't know who I am, but I know I'll come back to me somewhere between the trying and the tears. I stopped recognizing myself in the mirror. I gave too much to being enough, until my edges weren't mine to touch. But even now, even this small, there's a whisper that won't fall. I'll come back to me, maybe slowly, maybe softly, but I'll find her in the quiet where the noise can't reach me.
It might not look like before. I might not want what I once swore. But if I follow the gentlest light, I'll feel myself again at night. I'll come back to me, not with fire.
I don't have to be anything tonight. Not strong, not bright, not brave, not right. I've worn too many names like clothes. None of them ever felt like home. I don't need to shine today. I just need to float in this gray. Not rise, not fall, just breathe. That's all. I don't have to be anything. Not a story, not a song. I'm still worthy, even if I'm quiet, even if I'm not strong. No gold star, no perfect word, just my breath still being heard. I've pushed for so long, but tonight I can just belong. I don't have to be anything. No answer, no flame. I'm allowed to sit in silence without shame, without a name. I've done enough to earn this rest. And if I don't move, that's still progress. I don't have to be.
I'm not happy, I'm not sad, but this is enough for now. No spark, no ache, just stillness that doesn't break. And maybe that's a kind of grace, to not be lost and not in place. I used to chase a perfect high or fall too deep just to cry. But this moment isn't loud, it's soft, it's round. This is enough for now. No fireworks, no clouds, just a breath. I didn't force a quiet step off the course. I don't need to prove I'm okay or show I'm healing every day. I just need this kind of still, where no one asks and I can feel. This is enough for now. No better, no how. Just a heart, not screaming loud. Just a soul, unfolding proud. Not every day has to rise. Some days just open their eyes. This is enough.
have to understand. Just hold my hand. Oh, I've been through things I don't explain. Not because I won't, just because they still remain. Not every scar wants to be named. Some just ask to be seen without shame. If you sit with me in this air, you feel the weight I used to bear. You don't have to ask me why. You just have to stay nearby. You don't have to understand. You don't need to make a plan. Just be, just breathe. Just hold me like a friend who believes, I don't need to be soft tonight. I just need less of the fight. If your heart is soft and still, that alone you don't have to move, not tonight. Before you did, we stay. You still made it through the day. Even if your voice is small, you're still standing after it all. You don't need to push right now. You don't have to figure out how. Some hearts heal when they're still. Some wounds close without will. You don't have to move, just breathe, just choose to sit in this air with nothing loud, nothing to prove. You're allowed to pause and rest, to not be perfect, to not feel best. You've come far, more than you see. You're already where you need to be. You don't have to move, just exist and soothe your tired soul, your gentle hands. You're enough right where you stand. Peace doesn't chase, it waits in quiet places with open gates. You don't have to. You don't have to talk, just stay. I don't need an answer tonight, just your hand, just soft light. I've said
feelings too. Can you hear what I've been through? Some things hurt in quiet ways, not loud, but they still stay. And all I ask, with all I've got, is please be near, even if you're not. Stay without words, don't explain what you've heard. Your calm is all I need, just you and your steady peace. The world talks fast and moves too loud, but you make space without a sound. I don't want help, I just want time to feel like this heart is still mine. Stay without words, don't fix, don't stir. Just sit while I exist, and let me know I'm not missed. You don't have to speak to love me well, you just have to.
You were a quiet flame, never loud, never stayed. But somehow you stayed long enough to write your name on my softest parts. I don't cry like I used to, but when the wind moves, I still feel you. Not as weight, not as a, just as someone I once made. It still lives in me, not to haunt, just to be like a song you don't play loud, but still hum when no. I didn't always choose who I became. Some of it was shaped by silence, some of it was built inside moments I didn't feel safe. So I learned how to disappear without leaving, how to stay quiet in rooms that didn't listen anyway. I became careful with every word, with every move, measured my presence like it could cost me something if I took up too much. I became agreeable even when it hurt, because saying no never felt like an option. I said yes just to be safe, even when I didn't mean it. I smiled when I wanted to scream, softened when I wanted to break, and kept apologizing for being too much and not enough at the same time. I became I don't feel shame anymore. I feel tenderness for the version of me who did what she had to do to survive. She wasn't weak, she was adapting. She wasn't broken, she was protecting. She wasn't lost, she was learning how to live in a world that didn't always make space for softness. And I forgive her for shutting down, for staying silent, for shrinking, for holding too much, for hiding her hurt, polite words. I forgive her for the survival she mistook for identity, for the strength that was really fear, for the choices that were made without feeling like there were other choices. I forgive what I had to become, and I thank her for keeping me alive. I didn't always treat you gently, didn't listen when you whispered, didn't stop when you begged for rest. I thought survival meant ignoring you, and I confused silence with strength. You asked me to slow down, but I kept running, not because I wanted to, but because I didn't know I had permission to stop. I pushed you, and you held me. I judged you, and you still stayed. I blamed you for breaking without asking what broke you. I wanted you to look different, feel different, move faster, hurt less, wordless. I punished you for needing and apologized every time you took up space. But still you stayed through every sleepless night, through every ache I ignored, every cry I silenced, every moment I chose everyone else before you. You never gave up on me, not when I mistook pain for failure, not when I punished softness, not when I called your slowness the weakness. And now I'm learning how to touch you with care, how to listen without rushing you, how to say you are allowed to be tired. I know now you've been on my side from the beginning, even when I treated you like a burden instead of a home. So today I say thank you for carrying me when I wasn't kind, for healing even when I didn't believe you could. Thank you for staying, for softening when out, shutting down when to be her anymore. The version of me who never asked for anything, who didn't speak until someone else had finished deciding what she needed, what she needed. I don't have to stay small to be accepted, don't have to keep shrinking to stay loved. I don't have to smile just so people won't leave, or say nothing just to keep the peace. I am allowed to need rest without apologizing, to want quiet without guilt, to move slowly without explaining what I'm recovering from. I've spent too many years earning a place in rooms that I never noticed when I was hurting. I softened my voice because they said I was too much, then wondered why I stopped speaking. But I'm not here to be a version of myself that makes others comfortable. I'm not here to perform strength or package my healing in a way that's easy to admire, helps and understands. I don't owe the world a polished version of myself. I don't need to be more healed, more hopeful, more certain just to be seen. Who I am right now, this tired, this tender, this undone, is still enough. I am allowed to be someone soft, someone slow, someone learning how to come home without asking for permission, without waiting to be perfect first. This version of me, the quiet one, the one who finally stayed. She belongs to, she always did, even now, especially now. You didn't leave in
fight, we just grew out of calling just to talk about the little things, the midnight laughs. Now all of that lives in the past. I wish the world would understand that loss still stings without a plan. When someone leaves but doesn't fall, you miss them with no proof at all. You're still here, just not with me. Not gone enough for sympathy. But every day I learn to bear the kind of love that's in thin air. No funeral, no black to wear, just silence where there once was care. And though we've let each other be, you're still here, just not with me.
I thought healing had to scream, a sudden shift, a lightning dream, a loud goodbye, a burning sky. But now it passes soft and shy. It's in the way I let things go, in walking slower, breathing slow. It's choosing peace instead of noise. It's letting silence be a choice. Healing looks like this now, not some movie scene or vow, but brushing hair and making tea and feeling safe inside of me. It's not a fire, it's not a fight, it's how I sleep through most of the night. No need for grand, just here and how. Healing looks like this now. It's how I say no with ease, and don't explain, just to appease. It's calling back my scattered voice and knowing stillness is a choice. It's not about who broke my heart, it's how I learned to restart without the urge to prove I'm fine. I'm healing slow, but it's all mine. Healing looks like this now, like leaving rooms that drain somehow, like laughing soft without a mask, like letting love show up and ask. I'm not all better, not brand new, but I'm more whole than I once knew. No spotlight, just a sacred vow. Healing looks like I used to tie my worth to days where I was useful, strong, and brave. I wore exhaustion like a crown, afraid to ever let it down. I kept on going through the ache, as if my breath was mine to fake. I thought that stopping meant I failed, so I kept walking while I ailed. But I don't need to deserve rest anymore. But I don't need to earn the floor to lie down when my soul feels thin, to let the stillness let me in. It's not a prize, it's not a debt, it's not a rule I have to set. I'm not a race, I'm not a score. I don't need to deserve rest anymore. Some days I just get through the start with sleepy limbs and heavy heart, and that's enough, I've learned to say, without apology or delay. I don't need to prove I'm tough to be allowed to have enough. Sometimes the bravest thing I do is give the softness back to me too. I don't need to deserve rest anymore. Not keeping count, not keeping score. I'll close my eyes when I feel low. I'll let the healing gently grow. And if they ask why I'm not strong, I'll say I've been all along. But even strength will sometimes snore, and I don't need to deserve rest anymore. I didn't scream, I didn't fight, I didn't need to prove I'm right. I just got tired of holding pain that never learned to treat me sane. No final words, no open war, just one last glance and not one more. I left the room the way I came, with all my softness still the same. I left without a storm, no thunder in my voice, no slamming doors, no final score, just peace that felt like choice. They won't remember what I said, but I'll remember what I shed. No fire, I folded love and packed it neat. No bitterness beneath my feet. I walked away with steady breath. Not every end needs sudden death. I'm not a scene, I'm not a show. I'm quiet strength they'll never know. Sometimes the bravest thing to be is silent when you set things free. I left without a storm, no vengeance, just release. No loud goodbye to mark the sky, just choosing my own peace. They'll wonder why I disappeared, but I won't speak, I've made it clear. I don't need noise to be reborn. I left without a storm. I used to hide the tears I felt, pretend my silence meant I dealt. I tried to laugh when I felt low, so no one else would ever know. They told me I was just too much for feeling deep and loving tough. Like softness made me somehow wrong for breaking when I held too long. But I'm not sorry for feeling everything, for crying when the shadows cling, for loving hard, for caring deep, for losing sleep when others sleep. My heart is loud, my soul is wide, and I won't tuck it all inside. It's not a flaw, it's not a sting. I'm not sorry for feeling everything. I used to shrink so I'd be light, something easy, something right. But now I sit inside my fire and let my full heart take me higher. I won't apologize for care, for showing up when no one's there, for holding pain I didn't cause, for breaking down without a pause. I'm not sorry for the way spent so many years thinking I had to work harder to be loved, that I had to prove I was worthy, that I had to be more to feel accepted. But now I know I am loved just as I am. I don't need to do anything to be seen, to be valued, to be cared for. I don't need to fill every moment with tasks, with noise, with action. I am allowed to be still and still be loved. I don't need to hustle to be worthy. I don't need to be loud to be heard. I don't need to prove anything to be worthy of love. I am already worthy just because I exist. I'm allowed to rest without guilt, without wondering if I'm falling behind. I'm allowed to pause without feeling like I'm missing out. I can simply be, and that is enough. I don't have to earn love. I don't need to change to be accepted. I don't need to be anything but myself to feel love just as I am. I'm allowed to be soft without feeling like I'm weak. I'm allowed to take my time without rushing, without apologizing for needing space to be me. I don't need to prove I'm enough by being louder, by being faster, by being someone else. I can be quiet and still be loved just as I am. I am loved even when I'm not doing anything, even when I'm still, even when I'm uncertain. I am loved just for being here, just for breathing. I spent so many years believing that I had to do more to be loved, that I had to push harder to earn peace, that I had to be perfect to be worthy of care. But now I know I am worthy of rest, just as I am. I don't need to prove that I deserve peace. I don't need to fill every moment with doing, with noise, with expectations. I am allowed to stop and just be. I am worthy of rest, even when even when I don't have it all figured out. I am allowed to rest, and I will rest in that truth. I don't need to be productive to be loved. I don't need to hustle to feel worthy of care. I am worthy of peace just by existing, just by being here, just by